Yes. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say good evening, everyone, again, whoever's watching this video. I go by the names of Sergeant Mabutu Butu Maseko Zuma Kungugu, South African, born and raised. Yes, I am South African, born and raised. I shall not fear any man. Yes, I led to the killing of fellow Africans. Because of me and my friend Maseko, we initiated the rackets to kill every black African in our country. CNN, everyone is blogging, abusing, and attacking us, South Africans. You don't know how we survive. You don't know the history of South Africa. You don't know what it means for a fellow black person to be there unemployed. You're just in your country talking bullshit about South Africa. But let me warn you. We are giving 14 days for every foreigner to get out of our country. If you can't get out of our countries, I can guarantee you, we shall execute a lot of foreigners that we come across in our region. I watched a video yesterday. A stupid man from Gambia. Jesus Christ, Gambia. The most poorest country, ignorant people. Because he lives in America. To rub white people's asses. He had the audacity to abuse fellow South Africans. And this idiot goes by the names of Baba. Gambia. A place where every primitive person lives. Gambia. We South Africans, we know who we are. We shall not let anybody, I repeat, we shall not let anybody threaten us. The only country we respect is Uganda. So, we shall kill whoever foreigner we come across. We don't care even if you're black. We do not care even if you're black. Me, the pride I feel when I kill a fellow black man, I can't even express it. We need our country. Foreigners must go. We don't care what you talk about South Africans, but we shall continue killing fellow Africans. So to whoever you stupid bloggers, media, whoever is talking about shit about South Africans, you can't stop us. The only country we respect is Uganda. And those are the people that provide us with witch doctors and voodoo people. Otherwise, our economy is going down simply because of foreigners. You cannot threaten us. For once, I killed 7 Gambians yesterday. Because of that stupid video that man made. I told my people, just go look for whoever Gambians live in Cape Town. Go look, search for any Gambian living in Durban. Search for any stupid Gambian. Because of that stupid man that made that video. We shall continue killing. And no one will threaten us. South Africa for South Africans. Period. Africans, we are poor, ignorant, and we are stupid. Everyone go back to your country. Why come in our country? We shall kill you. And today I will guarantee my boys to kill several more 14 Gambians, Cameroonians, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Somalia, Ethiopia. We shall kill everyone.
Hi guys, this is Mare Oboh. It's been very, very sad and sickening with the news about South Africa and the way that the whole thing has been handled, where a human being would take a heavy stone and you stone a fellow black man like you. Like, I can't believe that in my time I'm witnessing these things. Like, you take a machete and then you butcher a human being just like you in the face of the world, where you know that black people are hated and disrespected by the majority of the white supremacy people. It's very sickening. And you know what's so sad was I was watching a news reporter, a white news reporter. She's British. She went to these same people who were committing this murder, this crime, and she asked them a question. She said, "But I'm in your country. I'm a white person. I'm in your country. I'm working in your country. So are you saying that you're going to kill me as well?" They say, "Oh, no. We know that you're not doing the wrong thing." So it only shows that they still believe that the white man is better than them. So the South Africans believe that the white man is better than them, that the white people are not doing anything bad, but the black people, the other black migrants, are come to steal their jobs, to take their women, to sell drugs and all that. But the white people who murdered them for years, the white people who have designed South Africa to become a failure, they haven't done anything wrong. Do you see how misinformed the black man is? Do you see how misinformed South Africa truly is? If anybody at all, I want to talk to South Africans today. If anybody at all would disrespect Nigeria, it should not be you. If anybody at all would say anything bad about Nigeria, it should not be South Africans. Considering what Nigeria did for South Africa. In 1960, the white supremacy policemen killed 69 South African people. That was the same year that Nigeria got its independence. Tafawa Balewa wrote a letter to the now ruling African National Congress and the Pan-Africanist Congress and stated that I, the Prime Minister of Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa, hereby notify you today that the fight against apartheid has just begun. Tafawa Balewa went to the UN and called for the immediate expulsion of South Africa from the UN. Tafawa Balewa made a donation of $5 million every year to the Pan-Africanist Congress and to the African National Congress to fight against apartheid. Despite all the problems, despite all the issues that happened in Nigeria, with the military coup, with everything, with all the political instability in Nigeria, Nigeria did not stop donating to South Africa. Nigeria created a South African relief fund where even when President Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was a military president, Obasanjo from his own pocket gave South Africa $3,000. Every member of Obasanjo's cabinet gave $1,500. My father, my mother, your father, your mother, we all gave 2% of their salaries. Every civil servant in Nigeria gave 2% of their salaries to fight apartheid. It was called Mandela tax. Back then, Nigerian students used to have their meals. They refused their meals for 6 months to help fight against apartheid. And in 6 months, Nigeria gave $10.5 million to fight against apartheid. You're forgotten. You're forgotten. Nigeria was the only country worldwide that went to the UN and stated that they will establish an educational program for black South African people. 60 of you came, 86 South Africans came to Nigeria to study for free. When the white supremacy people found out that they were coming to Nigeria, they started issuing passports. Nigeria issued 300 plus passports to South Africans to come and to get free education from Nigeria. The former president of South Africa, Thabo Mbeki, stayed in Nigeria for 7 years before he moved to the ANC national headquarters in Zambia. But in 2012, a Zulu king, Goodwill Zwelithini, he pronounced that all African migrants must return back to their country. And because he pronounced that, 200 people were massacred. In Pretoria, in 2017, you killed 10 Nigerians. When Nelson Mandela died, the Western government that supported the apartheid regime, The UK, the USA, and France that gave apartheid regime intelligence, that gave apartheid regime finance, that created a favorable trade condition, that made South Africa look booming to the whole world. You gave them the front seat while you put Nigerian president and the delegates at the back. You did not let the Nigerian president even speak. Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia had to revolt before you allowed him to speak. South Africa, you're ungrateful. But I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Your fathers did not teach you. But what you should know is this. South Africa and Nigeria, we are not mates at all in any way. Despite all the problems in Nigeria, despite the Boko Haram, despite all the Fulani headsmen that are just killing Nigeria, Nigerian military remains the most powerful military in Black Africa. Quote me any day, anytime. When the Prince of Wales came to Australia, Nigeria was the only military in the whole of Africa that came with a submarine. All the way from Nigeria, they came with a submarine to Australia. We were all at the harbour when they came in. Tall, strong, and fit men. South Africa and Nigeria, we are not met in any way at all. But if we fight one another, because I'm seeing on social media now how they're going to burn down ShopRite and burn down MTN and destroy, you know what we are doing? We are fulfilling the desires of the white supremacy people. Because while we are fighting one another, they're giving us weapons, they're taking our gold. They're giving us weapons, they're taking our oil. They are building their own continent. They're building the nation for the next 200 to 300 years. Our ancestors told us that when brothers fight to death, a stranger inherits their property. And that has been Africa for a long time. We have been fighting to death, and strangers are inheriting our property. African people, we need to unite. So I want to thank the President of Nigeria, and I also want to thank Malema. I listened to Malema's speech. Thank you very much for standing up against this injustice. Solidarity forever. African unity. There's nothing that can destroy it. South African people, stop what you're doing now. Apologize to Nigeria, and let's move on. May the souls of those who departed through this xenophobia attack find peace. He said. My name is Mare Oboh. God bless Africa. One love.